welcome back, everybody. Now, my next guest has written a book, which is no mean feat, and I always think when someone's written a book that, you know, when someone has a movie, you show a clip, you see, but you can't show a clip of a book, so I always like to read a little passage. So here's a little bit from this book. Very good. It's a memoir. It's called All That Is Bitter Is Sweet. It's in stores now. It's written by, and please welcome, Ashley Judd, everybody.
Hi, Craig.
You look terribly glamorous this evening, if you don't mind my saying so. You look very, very lovely indeed.
Thanks very much.
No, it's true. You probably heard that before. In this accent, too, because your husband's Scottish.
Once or twice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good driver, your husband.
He's a fabulous driver.
Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he?
He's doing great. He won his first race of the season.
Yeah.
Had a nice podium finish last weekend.
Yeah.
And is hoping it'll be warm at Long Beach this weekend.
Yeah, it'll be
It was
warm at Long
cool last year, and he didn't do so well. It was hot year before, and he won.
Yeah, it'll probably be hot then. Could you check the weather report for Long Beach? Yeah, we'll check it out for you. We're big with that. Now, listen, I'm going to talk to you about this. It's a memoir of your life. Did you put in...
No, let's scratch off memoir and put travel diaries.
Travel diaries.
Would you do that for me, please?
All right, let me see.
There you go.
Travel diaries.
Because the word memoir seems to have misguided folks ever
really?
so slightly.
What is it? They think they're going to get tales of, you know... Hang on. There you go.
Nicely done.
And look, you got, when you were on your travels, you got a little tattoo, didn't you? Little sailor tattoo, and then Dario.
Nice.
That's nice. That's classy. Yeah.
Put his number, like his race car number on there
what is it
somewhere.
then?
Well, it started with 27.
Right.
So one for each cheek, 27 and 10.
27 and 10.
They didn't get that, did they?
No, I didn't really get it myself. What do you mean? 27 and 10. But I can't, you can, do you have a photograph of your butt in this book? I am so getting it. Do you, well, what's the travel diary then? It's about your travels around the world making films and your philanthropic work?
It's about the humanitarian work. I started in
Right.
2004 and have since been to 13 different countries in the global south, some of them multiple times, visiting slums and refugee camps, hospices.
That must be very difficult.
Makeshift schools.
Yeah. Is it very difficult? Do you find it very depressing when you go to the...
It's simultaneously shattering and life-affirming, and
Right.
that's why the book is called All That Is Bitter and Sweet, which is taken from a 15th century prayer. And if I'm tapped into a power that's greater than myself, then that power does the work, and all I have to do is really suit up and show up.
Right. Do you ever experience doubt in your faith when you see such suffering?
I lose my faith every single trip.
Right.
I have the breakdown, but fortunately today, because I found a process that works for me,
Right.
I know I'm going to have the breakthrough. I can't necessarily make it happen, and I can't accelerate the process, but as long as I have the confidence to call someone like Archbishop Desmond Tutu and ask for help.
He's been here, Desmond Tutu.
Reach out and use my tools, then eventually...
Do you get to call him?
I email him a lot. I do. Yes.
You didn't give me his email address.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
He actually did, didn't he? He did, yeah. He calls himself Arch on his emails.
He does.
I know. Like
He is
Arch
precious.
for Archbishop.
Yeah.
I know. It's kind of good. I feel bad now for drawing a moustache and a tattoo on you in the front of the book.
You know, if we take the world can be a very serious place. So
It
it's
can.
important not to take ourselves too serious.
Well, all right, then will I draw glasses on too then? I'll draw glasses on. There you go. There you go. It's pretty good. It has. I think it's, I feel bad, but look, it comes off. There you go. Oh, doesn't come off.
I noticed that you studiously avoided mentioning that the book is on the New York Times bestseller list.
It is on the bestseller list?
Because you don't want to make me feel bad because yours was number 3 and mine's only number 5. That was
No,
very
mine
generous
didn't
of
get
you.
to number 3. It only got to number 4, which is still better than number 5, but only number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Your book was good, by the way.
Well, you know,
Enjoyed
thank
it.
you. You know that do you notice? See, I don't really pay attention to the New York Times book list unless I have a book out, which is only twice in my life. But did you? When I noticed when my book came out, Mackenzie Phillips's book came out, when she talked about that thing with her dad, and Ted Kennedy, who had just died, his book had just come out. And I'm like, oh, come on, man, I don't have a chance here. What are you up against right now?
I actually don't know. I haven't really paid attention either. I just try to do the next good, right, honest thing and let go of the outcome
Do you go
and
to
try to be on time
Yeah, right.
and make sure I've shampooed my hair. Those are kind of my priorities.
This could be me talking. Are you doing the book tours? Are you going and talking to
I
everybody?
am. This is my 4th city. I'm on my way to San Francisco to spend some time the next few days. And I've enjoyed it. I especially enjoy the speaking engagements where I can interact with the audience. People ask very thoughtful questions. And we can go into some detail about the narratives because, you know, essentially the book is just me transmitting to others the very sacred stories that vulnerable and disempowered people have shared with me.
Right.
When we can get into some detail, it becomes really precious, actually. I mean, I'm not ending with applause anymore because it doesn't seem to fit. There's almost
Should have been here for the monologue. You know?
There's a tenderness about these dialogues that we're having around the country, and so we're closing now with a moment of silence,
That's interesting.
which tonally fits better.
Yeah, I've inadvertently started using them in the show as well.
I found it. I must admit, when you open up a little bit in any artistic format, whether it's broadcast or in the writing of a book or the making of a film, even, that people see and respect vulnerability. Do you think that's true? Do you think that people respond?
Oh, some
to
people
it?
absolutely
Crikey.
on it.
Really? You think so?
I saw that you had some language earlier, and I assume they.
Oh yeah. No, you
out.
swear as
Yeah.
much as you like. I don't give. Ooh la la. You hear that?
It is a cultural thing. I do think that people respect vulnerability, and there's one of my favorite quotes from the book is from a guy called Bob Keegan, and he talks about how if we will truly see another person, we take the risk of being recruited to their welfare.
Oh.
If I really see you and acknowledge your humanity, if I take the time to witness your process, then that engages my empathy. And my feelings really teach me what my values are. And some people can lean into that and have the willingness to be recruited to that welfare, and other people, they can't go there, and so they send me death threats on Twitter.
Now, I was going to ask you, are you on Twitter? Because there
I
can be-
am on Twitter now.
I will follow you on the Twitter. What's
Thank
your Twitter
you.
handle?
It's very complicated.
All right.
Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd. I'll never remember that, but we'll write it down later. So you just do the little thing and then Ashley Judd in one. Right, I'll follow
I
you.
enjoy
on-
the conversation. It's fun.
I like it, and whenever people are in any way negative on Twitter, they have this great thing. You can just block them, and then they're gone.
So for me right now, it's block.
Yeah, just block them. Just block them. And when they say, "Hey, why don't you have block them?" You know, when they say, "Get this guest on your show," I'm like, "You're blocked." Sometimes I block people who are nice just to keep everyone on edge.
I had my first strange experience with Twitter recently in that I heard something from Dario on Twitter before I heard it from him in person.
Uh-oh.
Like the power went out at our house, and he was like, "Oh, power's back on. No excuse for not going to the gym." And I was like, "The power went out today? You didn't tell me that."
Oh, that's bad. Well, he would not go to the gym if the power went out.
Oh no, he's dead fit. He's just.
Well, yeah, I know. He's very fit, isn't he? Fit, handsome Scotsman. Hate him. I mean, he's awesome. I haven't seen him in a while.
We had you were complimenting me for looking pretty, which
Yeah,
I
you do, yeah.
appreciate, and I was contrasting it with the picnic that we had this afternoon in our rental car in the parking lot of In-N-Out Burger.
Really? Did you have the double animal style?
Double animals.
Yeah, animal style, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had a burger. See what I did? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Well, you're married. You could, if you want, in the parking lot.
How was your time in Nashville when you came?
I love Nashville. It's fantastic. I could live there, I think, if they would let me, which I doubt, but I would, you know.
We've got a one Scotsman per county quota, so you'd have to
Right.
go to Davidson because we're in Williamson.
Oh, I could go to Davidson County. It was Davidson County near, there was a fantastic diner I went to there. Jeff and I went. I can't remember. Not that Jeff, another Jeff. I don't often take my skeleton to diners. He's not that big an eater.
Well,
Bulls.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much the best cooking, though, we think is around our house. So.
No, it's really a lovely place. You're from there, aren't you?
Originally from Eastern Kentucky, been
Right.
in Middle Tennessee area for a long time.
Yeah, you had family here last night. Winona was here last
Yes.
night. Yeah, I know.
Quelle voce. Did she sing for you?
No, she was in a bit of a bad mood, actually.
Was she sour?
No, not really. I cheered her up. You know, with my chat. Try and spread the love a little bit, you know what I mean? Positive energy into the universe. Why not, I say? So, awkward pause or mouth organ then?
think I want to try for the mouth organ.
Okay, if you feel you can.
I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, by the way, but I'll try to make the bolder choice.
Yeah, I think it's all right. It's a, you know, it's a sanitized and completely
gonna
brand
ask.
new. Yeah, this one is mine. This is the one I blow all the time. And
And you've had Billy Connolly on this show.
Billy,
I'm
yeah,
sure he
Billy
played
won the golden
marvelously.
harmonica.
I
There
bet he
have
did.
been a few people won the golden. Billy Connolly won. Neil Patrick Harris won, and a mouse was very excited by that. Who? Hugh Laurie won, and somebody else won. So if
do
you
we
can
do?
play, you can win the
A
golden
one.
harmonica. Yeah, Oprah.
A 1, 2, 3, and. I'm just trying to
an
fake it.
awkward pause. Oh, nice. Yeah. No. Wow. Hey! Look at this.
Thank you.
Is that from a sultan's cave? Look, just because you do that with your hand doesn't mean you can play. That's the last bit you do. You don't do that in your first day. That's for experts.
I am just moving around. Oh, yeah, see the cupping. The cupping is really good. But make soulful eyes, like you mean it. Yeah, feel it, baby. It's good. I'm touched. Oh.
I'm getting a Zamboni.